All right, guys, just a quick video tonight talking about how to do the belt changes on these cars. So as you can see, yep, actually when I got my car, the belts were pretty old. Yeah, so who knows the last time they were changed. So I tore all this crap apart, put a new alternator on it. So I figured out, what the hell, now it's time to go ahead and change these belts. So I went ahead and got some HKS bolts, or excuse me, belts, and went ahead and switched them out. So, okay, I didn't do a play-by-play on this, so I do apologize, but the sequence to doing this right. So obviously you have the power steering and the AC compressor belt in the front. So that needs to come off first. And then you can take your alternator, main crank, water pump, and air pump if you have it belt off behind it. So to get the power steering and AC compressor off, it's fairly easy. That bolt right there provides tension for the tension pulley there. So you turn it counterclockwise, loosen it, and then eventually the tensioner pulley will come up along that groove there. Mind you, it was actually pretty hard to do. It's in there pretty tight, maybe because it's old, I don't know, but I actually had to use a breaker bar and turn it slowly, and it eventually started coming out. But eventually, like I said, you turn it counterclockwise, the tensioner pulley will rise up in that little channel right there, relieving the tension on that belt, and you go ahead and pull it out. The alternator is a little bit more deceptive. So obviously you have this tensioner bolt here, so you unloosen that bolt there, and then you release the tension on that one there. Now that'll let the freaking alternator down, but honestly, it's in there. It doesn't have a whole lot of space for it to move. So when I I completely unloosened it and let all the tension out, but it still wasn't enough to get it off, just doing it that way. Don't be fooled, because over here, I don't know if you can see it down there. You kind of can. Yep, there it is. So you actually have another point of adjustment on the air pump. So unloosen that guy, and then unloosen that guy right there, and then you can actually move the air pump down and loosen it up and loosen that tension. It's still pretty tough to get off and on even if you do that, so just be a little bit careful. But like I said, those are you got the point there, and then don't forget about, there's a point over here on the air pump if you have it. So, but other than that, it's fairly easy. It's just before you get too frustrated and start yelling and screaming, alarming your neighbors, like I did about 30 minutes ago, when I was kind of staring at this and figuring out, like, why can't I get this goddamn thing out? But so anyway, there it is. Fairly easy. Just like I said, not I'm going to sound like a broken record here. Fairly easy, just not intuitive. So, all right, everyone. So that's it for tonight. Have a good night, and we'll be back in a little bit.